Hello, my name is Mathew Kaufman, class of 2017. When I was in 7th grade, I began to exhibit signs of OCD, otherwise known as obsessive compulsive disorder. When you have OCD, basically you have an obsessive thought, and then as a result of that obsessive thought, you exhibit compulsive behaviors. So my obsessive thought in 7th grade was, does God really exist? And this was a big deal for me because at the time, God and to a certain extent spirituality was at the center of my moral universe. And in order to overcome these symptoms, I basically did two things. The first thing was I went through something called cognitive behavioral therapy, which is standard treatment for those suffering from OCD. And the second thing I did was I purchased two books. The first book was a Siddur, which is more commonly known as a Jewish or Hebrew prayer book, which I read from daily, and as a result of reading from it daily, I gradually began to relearn Hebrew, something that I had slowly forgotten after my bar mitzvah. And the second thing I did was read a book that a friend had recommended to me, and the book was a collection of Mother Teresa's letters to friends, family members, other officials within the Catholic Church. And these letters were sort of a revelation to me because when we think of Mother Teresa, we think of someone who's very pious, godly, charitable, and also someone who has basically unquestioning faith. But if you look at Mother Teresa's letters, multiple times she expresses doubt in the existence of God and has different crises of faith. So again, through a combination of cognitive behavioral therapy, but more importantly, those two religion-oriented books, the Siddur and the collection of Mother Teresa's letters, I slowly but surely began to overcome these OCD symptoms. And it's funny because when the aforementioned obsessive thought first entered my head, is there a God? I first felt very apart from religion, from spirituality, and from God. But by the end of the whole process, by the end of reading those two books, I actually felt closer to him, her, it, than I ever had before.